Hey, I'm just coming on real quick. I've got a mini grocery haul to share with you. Basically, I'm topping off my preps and I'm also adding to the things that I have in my freezer. And what I've got right here, which I wanted to take care of first, was a turkey breast. I picked these two up at Kroger's. One of them I'm going to have for dinner today. I'm just going to slice it up and have it with some vegetables and maybe some dressing or something like that on the side. But this other one I am going to put in the freezer as I try to look forward to fall, not knowing what I may be able to find. So I'm going to use my Nesco American Harvest vacuum sealer to put this one in the freezer. I'll put this other one in the fridge, and then I'll let you see the other things that I got to top off my prep. So let's get it started. I've got my wash going in the background, so please forgive all the noise. So these are the gallon size bags, and I'm just going to do a manual seal on this one. But one of the things that I learned that I just had not noticed before is that this Nesco American Harvest vacuum sealer will do a double seal on it. I don't have to run it through a second time because the double seal will just happen. So look at that. I was not aware that it would even do that, so I'm really glad that I found out that it would. So now let's get this turkey into the bag. And I realized I better date it and say what's in it. And even though you think you're going to remember what's in it, it's always best to date it. And it works out better if you can get it dated before you put it in the vacuum sealer. And I like to use my Nesco American Harvest because it can handle gallon size bags. There you go. Here we have it, and look, the double seal. So I am really pleased with that. So I'm going to get this in the freezer, this stuff put away, that one back in the fridge, and then I'll show you my mini grocery haul where I'm topping off my preps. So here are the things that I got to just top off my preps. I have to admit, I had stopped prepping for a while. I just had so much stuff, so I was starting to rotate what went in first and use those things so that I was managing my inventory properly. But the other thing, I think I was getting a little too comfortable with what I was able to find, so I just kind of stopped building my storehouse. And now with the way things are going, I know that I need to continue that. So I just went out for a very small haul, again, just to begin to top off my preps. And I'll be doing that mini top off each week. And I picked up a couple new things, or shall I say one new thing that I want to share with you. Oh, here it is. So this is something new for me to pick up, and it is a sweetener. It is the date sugar by the Date Lady, and I got the idea to try this from my sister from another Mr., Mary at Mary's Nest. She released a wonderful video that talked about things you needed to store up for your prepper pantry or your extended pantry. And this was one of the things that she mentioned, and I had not tried this one. So I picked up a small bag just so I could give it a try and see what's what. I'll let you know how well I like it. But Mary highly recommended this particular brand, so I went ahead and picked some up. The other thing that we use a lot of here is rice, and my husband likes that 90-second rice that you can just throw it in the microwave, leave it in the bag, and it's done in 90 seconds. Well, I'll cook regular rice that maybe takes 15 to 20 minutes. Sometimes I'll cook extra, but when he's making dinner, He didn't want to mess with that. He wants rice that's ready in less than 2 minutes. So I picked up some of this Ben's Original, and I will say I ordered these from Walmart. So this was a grocery haul that I ordered. So I picked up the long grain rice, and I got 3 packages of the Ben's Original long grain and wild rice, and it's really good. So there's that. And then I also picked up some of the red beans and rice. I picked up 2 packs of the red beans and rice. And then I picked up 2 packs of the fried rice. Like I said, we eat a lot of rice. So rice and chicken, chops and rice. And then the elephant in the room, I was out of coffee, so I went ahead and opened this box and put it in my container that I thought, oh, I should save this for the mini grocery haul. So that's another thing you might want to consider picking up. If you're a coffee lover, just start now picking up an extra box or an extra bag or an extra whatever of the coffee that you enjoy, so that as the prices continue to rise, you're at least picking it up now at a price that you can better afford. So I picked up this 22 K-cup box of Starbucks coffee, which is what I really like. So I got that. And the last time I had been in Walmart looking for the decaf coffee, I couldn't find any decaf Starbucks. So I ended up finding the decaf, I think it was the McCafe. So I bought that. And whereas it's okay, it's not the Starbucks brand that I'm used to. So I was glad that when I placed my order, I was able to get that. And then speaking of my order, I also wanted to order 2 of the twin chickens. So Walmart has this thing where they'll put 2 chickens in a pack, and they're kind of shrink wrapped together, and they call them twin chickens, and the price is like, I don't know, less than $14 for the 2 packs. Imagine that, less than $14. And I'm like, that's a bargain. When I placed my order, there were 3 left. Well, by the time my order arrived, there were none left, so I didn't get any of those on this particular order. So there's that. Something that we have almost every week, Taco Tuesday. As you know, Taco Tuesday is a national holiday, at least in my house. So I had them bring me 2 of these El Paso stand and stuff taco shells. They're corn tacos with a hint of lime, and they are absolutely delicious. So since we do have tacos every week or something similar, more tacos than nachos or other things, I went ahead and got 2 boxes of those. And 1 box will last us 2 meals. So there's that. I'm also thinking ahead for Thanksgiving, and one of the things that I always like to get is the Pepperidge Farm Classic Cornbread Stuffing. Now, I did not get this in this grocery haul. I brought it off my shelf because I wanted to share it with you. I'm starting to think about, what do I need for Thanksgiving? And this is one of the things that I like to get. So I want to encourage you to start thinking about, what do you need for Thanksgiving, so you can start picking those things up now as well. Now right here down in front, I've got 3 bags of the Hearst 15 bean soup. I love this 15 bean soup, and it's one of the things I do like to have in the fall. So I am starting to stock up on that. So I picked up 3 bags of the soup. They do have a Cajun version, which is a bit more spicier, but I don't like the spice or the heat, so I just get the regular kind, and then I'll make it either with pieces of turkey, sometimes smoked sausage, sometimes chicken, and sometimes I even put ham in it, depending upon who's coming over to eat. Now down here in front now, let's take a look at the canned goods that I picked up. And I only picked up things that I use, that my family eats. I also thought about meal extenders. So since we have a lot of tacos and some type of a Mexican themed food every Tuesday for Taco Tuesday, I picked up some black beans because I like to do a combination of black beans and corn that I'll put together, and we'll have that either as a side or on the tacos. Here, let me show you. Hang on. So I'll make this combination of black beans and corn, and I'll put it on the tacos. Sometimes if I'm making a soup, it'll go in like that. So I always like to make sure that I've got plenty of black beans. So I picked up 3 cans of those, and the price was reasonable, and it really didn't matter because I was going to get the groceries at Walmart that day anyway. So 3 cans of those. I also like to use a lot of garbanzo beans, particularly if I am making chili. I've got a recipe that I call Purdue chili, and I like to put garbanzo beans in it as well. So I picked up 3 cans of those. And then meal makers or meal extenders, and those are tomatoes, petite diced tomatoes. You can make so many meals with tomatoes. So I picked up 3 cans of those. So it was like I was getting things in sets of 3 on this particular grocery haul. When I get groceries next time, I'll see where else do I have gaps, and I'll start to fill in there. So right now I'm focusing on topping off my preps and filling in the gaps. And I've been using a lot of these items, so I knew they needed to be replenished. Something I didn't have was the Mexican traditional refried beans, and I thought, well, they might be a nice addition on our Taco Tuesday. So I picked up 2 cans of those. And then my husband loves baked beans, as do I, and we like the Bush's grilling beans variety as well. So I picked up 3 cans of those, and we'll open 1 can, and it might take us 2 or 3 days to finish off a can, but they're a nice protein supplement, so we like to have those. So I got a lot of protein supplements in the form of beans on this particular grocery haul, so there's that. Oh, and then I also picked up some bread flour. Let me get this out of the way and I'll show you. So I ordered 2 bags of bread flour because I have been baking more bread, and I was going to be baking bread the next day after I got my order with my niece, and I knew I'd be using up some of my supplies. So I thought, well, I'll just get some bread flour on this order. And I wanted this Lily bread flour. Well, I couldn't get it in the store. I had to have it delivered. So this was delivered to me by FedEx a couple days after I placed my order. So I just kind of reserved everything to show you today. And I also got in some new products for the aprondiva business. So let me show you those. Hang on. Right now we are celebrating Christmas in July, and this is one of our favorites from last year. So we made sure to order in some more this year for the people that missed out. This is one we call Crystal, and as you can see, it has the trending Christmas truck on the top of it. So we're glad to have this one come back as a Christmas item. This is another one that we got in specifically for Christmas in July. It's got some of the most beautiful florals on it. You'll see the holly, there are pine cones, Christmas bowls, amaryllis, but you see all the lovely florals associated with Christmas, and it's perfect to have out right now for Christmas in July. It literally just came in, so they're not up on the site yet, but I just thought I would share with them as part of my new grocery haul. Well, this is an apron haul. These summer beauties have just come in, literally, so I'll get them photographed this week, and then Mickey Blue Skies will get them up on the shop so that you can actually make a purchase. But if you're loving the denim aprons that we've been having, this one is absolutely adorable, and it is so soft it feels like butter. So if you're a denim babe, you will like this one. This will be what, maybe the 3rd or 4th denim apron that we've had, and they tend to do very well. So this bright and cheery yellow and white gingham is perfect for summer. And look, we even have a dish towel that complements it. So I'm real excited to get these up on the shop too. So we've got several new pieces for this apron haul. Which one is your favorite? Tell me in the comment section. And we plan to be Apron Central, Christmas Apron Central this holiday season. So if you or any of your friends are looking for a Christmas apron or even a Thanksgiving apron, please check us out. Now again, they're on the way, they're not here yet, but when you start making those purchases, please think of us. Unless, of course, you want to check out the 2 that we've got right now for Christmas in July. For more homemaking inspiration, click the link on the screen and I will see you over there. This video was brought to you by Aprondiva, Christmas in July. Pretty and practical, we believe that an apron can be a homemaker's best accessory. Visit us at www.aprondiva.com.